Hey everyone, it's Monday morning, May 5th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella. Since it's Monday, that means it's time to dive into the big market movers for the week ahead. It's going to be a busy one, so let's get straight to it. Before we begin, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. So let's talk about the weekend that was. The big news came out of Omaha. Warren Buffett, the longtime CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, said he's recommending Greg Abel to take over by the end of the year. Now, this isn't new news. Abel's been considered the successor since 2021, but Buffett making it official matters. Why? Well, Berkshire stock closed at a record high on Friday and it's up over 17% this year, while the S&P 500 is actually down about 3%. And since Berkshire is the seventh largest company in the S&P 500, what happens next could impact the broader market. Now, speaking of the S&P, last week the index logged its longest winning streak since November 2004, erasing all the losses that followed Trump's so-called Liberation Day. The Dow rose 3%, and the Nasdaq jumped 3.4%. So yeah, things are looking a little better, but now comes the real test, the Fed. On Wednesday, we'll get the latest policy decision. No changes expected, but everyone will be hanging on every word from Jerome Powell. We're still dealing with mixed signals, strong jobs data on one side, soft consumer surveys on the other. On Friday, the April jobs report showed the economy added 177,000 jobs, with unemployment steady at 4.2%. That solid print basically shut the door on a rate cut in June. Markets now see only a 37% chance of that happening, down from 55% just a day earlier. And yes, President Trump's not thrilled. On Friday, he took to Truth Social to shout, "No inflation, the Fed should lower its rate." So, that pressure campaign is still very much on. And last but not least, it's May. So yes, the old sell in May and go away saying is making the rounds. But honestly, strategists aren't buying it this year. With policy so central to market moves, be it Trump's tariffs, China trade talks, or rate decisions, the calendar alone isn't driving the playbook anymore. In other words, it's not just the season, it's the weather. And right now, monetary policy and tariff tensions are the clouds we're watching. That's your Capital Markets Quickie for this Monday. Thanks for tuning in.